Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule.
These and other quotations from the Sutra and Tantra scriptures should produce great joy and confidence. I encourage all those who aspire to happiness to make the most of their human existence. Please continue watching to find out more.
Tasidelek, generous viewers. Tasidelek means hello in Tibetan. The peaceful people of Tibet send you their warmest wishes. I am Dorje. May you always feel Buddha's love and protection. Tibetan Buddhism is a religion with a rich cultural heritage that emerged from a wide range of spiritual practices. These include the complete scope of the Buddha's teachings from the Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana traditions. Different schools belonging to Tibetan Buddhism today include the Nyingma, founded by Padmasambhava, Kagyu, founded by Tilopa, Sakya, founded by Konchok Gyalpo and his son Sachen Kunga Ningpo, and Gelung, founded by Tsongkhapa Lobsang Drakpa. The teachings of Tibetan Buddhism focus on mindfulness of death and the ephemeral nature of life, leading to diligence in meditation and spiritual practice. Mandalas, prayer flags, and thangka paintings are visual reminders for practitioners on the path. Born in Tibet in 1913, Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche left home as a young teen, traveling on foot to study and practice with several highly respected spiritual masters of the time. After briefly serving as a personal guru to Tibet's regent king, he cast aside worldly life once again and spent years meditating alone in mountain caves. This was how he received the name Chatral, which means hermit. As a strict vegetarian himself, Chatral Rinpoche also rescued millions of fish that had been destined for slaughter by purchasing them and then releasing them into a protected area of the Indian Ocean. During his life, and since his passing at age 102, Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche is considered among the most highly realized Tibetan Buddhist masters. We will now share with you excerpts from Compassionate Action as Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche briefly explains the benefits of building a Buddha stupa and the gains that the faithful ones are able to derive from prostrating, making offerings, and circumambulating it. Homage to the three jewels. By establishing here the perfect scriptures as witnesses, may those fortunate ones who can understand this teaching accept it with joy. In the sutra, The Way of Distinguishing, it is said, the Buddha told the young Brahmin Natso, there are 18 benefits of building a Tathagat stupa. What are these 18? One will be born as the child of a great king. One will have an excellent body. One will become very beautiful and attractive. One will develop a very sharp intellectual capacity. One will become widely renowned. One will have a great entourage of servants. One will become a leader of people. One will be a support to others. One's greatness will be expounded in the 10 directions. One will be able to extensively express whatever one wishes in word and verse. One will be worshipped by gods. One will possess many riches. One will obtain the kingdom of a universal monarch. One will have a long life. One's body will be like a collection of vajras. One's body will be endowed with the major and minor marks of a Buddha. One will take rebirth in the 3 higher realms. One will swiftly attain complete nirvana. These are the 18 benefits of building a Tathagata stupa. In the Manjusri Root Tantra, it is said, if you make a stupa with your own hands, you will be able to purify your body even if you have committed the 5 inexpiable sins. If you build 100,000 stupas, you will be transformed into a universal monarch of the knowledge holders, completely understand all treatises, and be endowed with skillful means. For the duration of an eon, when you die, you will always be reborn as a king and never again go to the lower realms. Like the sun rising in a central land, you will be endowed with all of your sense faculties. You will be able to retain all that you learn and remember your past lives. In the sutra called Chest of Secret Relics, it is said, the Bhagavan proclaimed, Vajrapani, when you write down Dharma teachings and place them inside a stupa, that stupa will become a relic of the Vajra essence of all Tathagatas. That stupa will be consecrated by the secret essence of all the mantras of the Tathagatas. It will become a stupa of 99 Tathagatas, as many as a heap of mustard seeds. That stupa will be blessed as if it contained the eyes and ushtrishas of all Tathagatas. Whoever places images of the Buddha inside a stupa will definitely be blessed by those Tathagat images with the nature of the 7 royal treasures of a universal monarch. Whoever pays reverence and honors that stupa will definitely become a non-returner and will eventually achieve the unexcelled and completely perfect state of enlightenment, actual full Buddhahood. Even if one offers only one prostration or makes a single circumambulation, one will be altogether freed from reaching various hell realms, such as the hell of incessant torture. One will never fall back on the path to unexhaled, completely perfect enlightenment. All Tathagatas will bless the entire area that surrounds the place the stupa has been built in. In the Sutra of the White Lotus of the Sacred Dharma, it says, walls are made from mud and bricks, and a stupa of the victorious one is made likewise. Therefore, even if made by a simple heap of dust in a remote place of despair, or if a child playing games makes one from a mound of sand, whomever simply builds one on the account of the victorious one, all of them will attain enlightenment. The benefits of making offerings to a stupa are stated in the sutra requested by King Prasannajit. If one applies whitewash to a Buddha stupa, one will have a long life in the worlds of gods or humans. One will be free of mental and physical ailments. All suffering will be completely removed, and one will always be happy and will become wealthy with worldly riches. By ringing a bell in front of a Buddha stupa, one will speak with authority and have great fame. One will have the pleasant voice of Brahma, be able to remember one's past lives, and obtain all kinds of adornments. If a learned person silently recites prayers on their rosary with a faithful mind at a Buddha stupa, they will have many golden rosaries adorned with beautiful precious jewels and will be foremost among the meritorious and fortunate ones. Whoever makes a melodic music offering at a Buddha stupa will have an abundance of courageous eloquence in profundity and knowledge. Their physical body will be perfect and their mind and speech pure. Their voices will fill the world. If any person who has a heart and a body hangs various banners from the stupa, which is a stainless source of merit, it will become a field of offerings and an object of worship for the three worlds. If one affixes a silky crown to a Buddha stupa, one will become a glorious ruler of humans, a powerful ruler of gods, will experience great bliss and, in particular, will attain the crown of complete liberation. If one cleans a Buddha stupa, one will become very attractive and beautiful to look at. One will have an excellent face with the complexion of a lotus, and one will be completely devoid of the defects of samsara. Whoever cleans off the dust around a stupa in the springtime with clean water will be joyfully fanned by ladies holding golden-handled fans. Regarding the benefits of prostrating and circumambulating a stupa, it is said in the Avalokiteswara Sutra, if one respectfully prostrates before a Buddha stupa, one will become a heroic and powerful world monarch. Protected by the armor of gold-colored symbols, one will become an authoritative teacher who will delight the Buddha. In the Sutra of the White Lotus of the Secret Dharma, it is said, whoever joins their palms together before a stupa, whether with both hands or just one, whoever briefly bows their head or bows their body just once, whoever prostrates or merely says Buddha even with a distracted mind, whether once or a few times before a stupa where relics are kept, will attain supreme enlightenment. In the decisive verses on circumambulating a stupa, it is said, the excellent qualities of circumambulating a stupa of the Buddha, protector of the world, cannot be sufficiently described with mere words. These and other quotations from the Sutra and Tantra scriptures should produce great joy and confidence. I encourage all those who aspire to happiness to make the most of their human existence. Strive as much as you can to accumulate merit and purify obscurations by paying homage and making offerings, circumambulating, making prayers of aspiration, and so on, with a noble bodhicitta motivation to the excellent supreme foundation or stupas, which grant very meaningful benefits through seeing, hearing, and remembering them. Marvelous viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your company for today's episode. Selections from Compassionate Action by Chatral Sanjay Dorje Rinpoche, Vegetarian, Part 1 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Please join us again tomorrow for Part 2 of this program. Coming up next is Whatever Belongs to Seizure Must Be Returned to Seizure, Part 1 of 5, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May Buddha's infinite light illuminate your life and his spiritual path always.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.